Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to Madvillainy. Got a little different setup here. Peace and blessings. All right, make sure we're recording right here. All right, yeah, looks like we're going. All right. So we got some news for you. And we're gonna talk about From the series from Epics. We're gonna talk about the Northman. I'm gonna talk about the unbearable weight of massive talent. Those two movies I did see over the weekend, and I enjoyed them both. They were great. All right, so let's get started. All right, so yeah, I did get a chance to catch both of these. I watched Northman on, what was it, Friday, and I watched The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent on Saturday. Unfortunately, I missed some of the Nicolas Cage movie. I just dozed off. The movie was good, but just my nature, I'll doze off. Now, I did not doze off on the Northman. The Northman was great. Is it Alexander Skarsgård? I think that's him. I want to get him confused with the others. Skarsgård brothers. But yeah, this one had Nicole Kidman, Alexander Skarsgård, Ethan Hawke. I forget the other lady's name. Hold on, let me go back and find out. Sabi's forgetting. Let's see. Yeah, I may even see the Northman again. See, they got kind of compared it. One looks like they're comparing it to Gladiator a little bit. All right, the Northman. Let's read off the list of the cast. Yeah, it is Alexander Skarsgård. Kleis Bang. He played the brother of the Slade King. He slayed the king. Anya Taylor-Joy. Yeah, that's her name. And so, and also had Willem Dafoe in it. and Bjork. Bjork was the yeah. I will say yeah. Gonna get into spoilers. So if you haven't seen it yet, fast forward or come back to it. Come back to us and listen again. But yeah, so starts out when forget what the the character's name was. Amleth, yeah, Amleth, yeah, Amleth, because it's a little based on I don't know what's this based on Hamlet, loosely based on Hamlet, and let me get back. Yeah, loosely based on Hamlet. Starts out when the the young prince, they young prince and the king is showing the prince some of the stuff he'll need to do when he becomes king, and they do like a little ritual inside of a cave with the jester of the court, which is played by Willem Dafoe. And then I go out into the woods, and then you probably seen it on the trailer. The king's brother and his band of marauders, they run through, they shoot the arrows at the king, and boom. And the prince, he happens to get away. He almost gets caught, but he got away. And then, he vows to avenge his father and his mother. But I won't go any further than that. It's definitely worth the watch if you haven't seen it. Like I may see it again before. I may see it again before Doctor Strange 2. Before I go see Doctor Strange 2. What we got? Excuse me. We got a couple of weeks left before Doctor Strange 2 is out. But yeah. But then I also saw the massive, what's it called? The unbearable weight of massive talent. The Nick Cage film where he plays a little bit a version of himself, a little bit more of himself than I guess you would say he plays a variant of himself, right? So, and this one also has uh, also has the actor from Mandalorian that plays the Mandalorian. I don't know why I'm blanking out. It's kind of late, but oh, let me go back. Oh, no. The massive weight, the unbearable weight of massive talent. And we're having issues here. Okay. And oh wait. Oh, the budget on this was 30 million. Pedro Pascal. Yeah, I can't wait until actually have the chat on so people can help me out on it, on these names. But yeah, so in Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, you have Nicolas Cage. He's trying to get into another movie, get signed on to another movie, but he doesn't get it. So he decides, hey, just gonna retire, right? Uh, he goes, he takes a trip by himself. He leaves uh, his daughter. He's trying. He really is trying to. Well, before that, let's back up. He tries to continue to bond with his daughter. His daughter isn't feeling it because he always pretty much talks about himself, and in the movies he's in. So he goes off by himself for a while to let's take a vacation by himself, and then he meets a writer, and the writer's like, "No, you can't retire. I'm not gonna have you retire because I want you to be in the movie that I wrote." And then you have I think it's a CIA, it's some agency. They think that the writer, played by Pedro Pascal, is part of a mob. I think he's a gangster. But yeah, no more spoilers. Uh, it's it is a good movie. Let's check it out. It also has Tiffany Haddish in it. She's pretty good. Not. I'd say she played just a version of herself as well. And so we got some news about the sci-fi horror show from Epix From. It has been renewed for a second season. All right, so if you've never watched From, It is a show where people drive to this town. Well, won't give away too many spoilers. Anyway, it's about people in this town, and and I I don't want to give away any spoilers from this if you haven't seen it, but spoiler alert. There's people in this town, and they they have to go inside at night or else. And then there's another twist. So you drive and people in this town, they can't leave. Now I've watched all 10 episodes of the show. It like from what I remember, it didn't even really leave off from a for a cliffhanger. It's like you almost expect there to be another episode in the season, but after 10 episodes, that's it. But it has been renewed for a second season, which is awesome because I want to see what else happens in this town. All right. All right, let's see. What else we got? So we talked about the Northman, the unbearable weight of massive talent. Talked about the epic show From. Now, this is another show that people are talking about that I haven't seen just yet. Is it's from a video game with Master Chief. I cannot. Oh, I can't think of it. Where is my mind? All right, let me look it. Let me look it. Master Chief. Halo. Halo. That's yeah. So that's a show that I'm going to check out soon. Think either the fourth or fifth episode, there's something pretty cool that happens. So I'm gonna check it out, watch it, cause I haven't watched it yet at all. Yeah. Oh, so yeah, there's another show that I did watch. It's called Killing It, starring Craig Robinson. That show is super funny. Well, especially the first 3 or 4 episodes, and then towards the end, it's still. I mean, it's still a comedy, but they're not as funny as the first few episodes. But if you haven't watched it, it's it's pretty good. it's funny. Like those first few episodes, I haven't laughed that hard in a while. Check it out. Check it out. Killing It. Craig Robinson. It's it's about a guy. He's trying to strike it rich. He's got this idea to grow. What's it called? Sawweed seeds or something like that to help prostate shrink the prostate. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Once again, it's called Killing It. And if you haven't watched it in the first episode, you'll see why it's called Killing It. You know, if you don't see the actual show art. All right. Let's see how we doing on time. All right, so we're gonna cut it there. Let's see. Oh yeah, the Thor 4 trailer. So I think I saw the trailer once, and maybe I saw it again on another channel. But yeah, it looks interesting. No, I don't really know the plot mm, much, or I mean, I know that Gore, the God Butcher, is in it, so I think yeah, he's gonna be the antagonist. But I don't know just how he'll be introduced. And let's see, when does? Hold on, this is. Let's cancel this. Let's want to see when does Thor. What's the release date on Thor 4? Release date is July 8th. That is right around my birthday. So yeah, I'll check it out. You know, there is there are a few channels out that I see that they'll say the MCU and saying that it's woke, and they're right, saying that the MCU is woke and gonna go broke, and they're right. However, I mean, is I guess if that's where you make your bones is complaining about it, then more power to you. But yeah, I'm interested in seeing it just for entertainment value. See where where this MCU saga is going. Uh, I am interested in seeing Kang the Conqueror. I don't know. I mean, we'll see if they'll have it in, or if they'll introduce Kang. Well, they already introduced Kang in Loki, but when will the first introduction be in the actual film section of the MCU? Uh, if it's not in, if it's not in Thor 4 or Doctor Strange 2, it'll definitely be in Ant Man, Ant Man 3, Quantum Mania. And let's see. Oh yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is set to release next year. Let's find out the the release date they have so far. As of course, things could always change, but as of now, it's set to release on May the 5th of 2023. Anyway, we're gonna close that because I don't want to see too much. I want to keep some surprises for later. All right. Whoop, I don't want to see that. All right. So, gonna try to be back tomorrow with more. It's actually went on longer than I thought. But yeah, we'll try to have some more tomorrow. We're gonna try to pick this up. It's Madvillainy, and we'll see you next time.